Hi, Ben. So,
Hi, Ben.
yeah, like an interviewer, right?
I'm your father.
I know, but I'm just playing the interviewer. No? Like a soft white underbelly.
Yeah, but you're my daughter. So, how about, hi, hey, Dad, what's going on?
Okay. Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Well, I've been trying to fucking get in the dating game.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this smoking crazy bitch named Linda
Mm-hmm.
down in Newport, half hour away.
Yeah.
She hit me up. I was blown away by her Instagram picture because she's gorgeous. Would you agree?
Absolutely, yeah, I saw her.
Holy mackerel. But I think she was trying to hook. You know what that means?
Trying to get you to pay her for sex.
Yeah. But she's actually a really nice girl. But I don't know. It was all over the place. She was saying like she was scared of me and she was shaking. She's not in a good place. But then she's asking me if I want to hook up for money, which is not really like exactly a stable person.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that.
So, anyways, we went back and forth, but she's really interesting to me. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of tragedy. Her Instagram is Linda Park,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not Korean, even though that's a Korean last name, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Maybe there are non-Koreans named last name Park, but whatever. Maybe it's her stepfather. She's not Korean, I don't think, and she's not trans.
No.
I'm pretty sure that that is a female with everything a female. I mean, you could ever want in a female. A little bit too big boobs for me, but like, I cannot complain. But anyway, serious problem, serious brokenness, which means serious likelihood that she's a drug addict,
Yeah.
or that she would steal shit, or that she would go violent, right?
Right.
But a good girl. She was nice. But you know how we started? She didn't hit me up. Like, she just said, thanks for following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nice. Because, like, most gorgeous women just assume everyone's going to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they don't say, hey, thanks for following me. Like a person who is appreciative of someone else doing something they didn't have to do. So, anyways, that led. So she wasn't, like, hitting me up.
Right.
But it did turn into something interesting. I think quite interesting. I think she's a lifer. Maybe not as my you know spouse, but like maybe. But I think she's a lifer. Beautiful interaction. Anyways, the other, it's on my Discord. It's on your Discord.
Yeah.
Why isn't it on my Discord?
It's on your Discord, sorry. It's on your
Oh,
Discord.
okay.
Posted it to your Discord.
So then this other bitch hits me up named Sarah.
Uh-huh.
Sarah Valentina,
Yeah.
which is a kind of a cool name. Not Sarah, but Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And
How'd she hit you up? Just she sent you a
she
message?
just said, you know, kind of, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? She's like got into like, I'm looking for a relationship to get, you know, and she's more older, my age, not my age, but she's like older and she's a banger. A+, no problems. But again, big boobs. I don't know, I guess girls with big boobs are attracted to guys like me. Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you're very masculine and they're probably...
They're very feminine.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but she did this thing of like texting a lot, you know what I mean? And she
Mhm.
made me download an app, which I felt was like kind of beta of me to have to do. It's like, what's wrong with Instagram chat? You have to go to Google Chat because you're more comfortable with it. I was like, but I did tell her, I feel like you're a little bit bossy, so I said, well, how about this? Show me a pic right now. And she sent me a pic right then.
A picture of what? Herself?
Just herself. I told her to show me arm or leg, and maybe she didn't get that in time, but she just showed me a picture. She's like, this is me right now. And I again, I have no complaints. But she's 37. But she had a red flag in that she said, I mean, like, I don't have red flags, right? I'm like 6 kids, but like, she's like, no kids, never been married, but this guy cheated on me. And I was like, well, how'd he cheat on you if you weren't married,
Right.
He was abusive, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, well, I told her, probably not the guy for you, because it sounds to me like, you have daddy issues. She said, yeah, I do. And I said, well, I'm probably not the guy for you, because you want to do like abuse victim nonsense, and I am not doing that again.
Yeah, right.
If the thing is, why didn't you get married if you didn't want to be cheated on?
Right.
She said he wasn't like the right fit for you or whatever, but obviously, if you felt like you got cheated on, he didn't do nothing with him, right?
Right.
And he was going to steal her inheritance, which means she's probably loaded, unless the guy's an idiot and is stealing, I don't know what, a broken down car that she's
Right.
going to inherit. Okay, but that's fine. I don't have a problem with money, but I'm not. It's like she's setting it up. You know what I mean? Isn't that true? It's like by saying like he was trying to steal my inheritance, she's kind of saying like, and maybe you could give a shot. You know what I mean? It's like saying,
Yeah.
It's like saying I got tons of money and I was taken advantage of by a woman. Isn't that? This woman like wants to be abused in a way, right?
Yeah, she's setting you
So
up.
I told her, if you're looking to like get abused, you're barking up the wrong tree. And she just wanted. She's one of these ones that wants to text you a lot. But I mean, she's hot, but she wants to text a lot. And at a certain point, I'm like, look, here's. You could fly your ass out here for, I think, with our like credits, $84 from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, she's like, oh, let's get to know each other. And it's like, I don't know, $84 is my time. Like texting really worthwhile? And plus, if I text you,
Yeah.
and I'm not decisive, then I become the soy boy that you will reject. And I'm like, nah.
Right.
Here's the flight. You get on it. I'm not paying for it, but I'll take care of you when you arrive. And whatever. I mean, what is it? What is it? You know what I mean? Like,
What does she want?
drop $84 and figure it out. Or it's $84,
Right.
Figure it out. It's in a couple of weeks. And if it doesn't work out, okay, you're out $84. You could be like in Rhode Island. What are you doing in Ohio in July? Like, come out here, be on the water. I didn't say all that stuff, but like, everybody knows East Coast is like, Northeast is the place to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know that, then I don't know, stay in Ohio, right?
Yeah. What about a phone call, just to get to know her a bit better?
Yeah, I tried to call her. She doesn't want to do that. The other one didn't want to do that either. It's like this text game. And it's fine. Yeah, I get it. The text game, I get that you're going to like vet someone a little bit. But at a certain point, if you over text, then you're a beta, right?
Right.
I don't know. Am I being too Andrew Tate about everything?
Well,
Or
I
it's
mean,
just like, hey, I'm going to lay pipe. You down? No, I'm not really saying that, but like, right? You know what I mean? But like, they all do this like thing where I suddenly become a rapist in the middle of texting now, and I'm like, excuse me, what's the problem here?
well, so you're looking for.
And these are good girls because they go, no, I didn't say that, and I'm like, well, you implied it, and they're like, no. So anyway, I've been, when you were gone, kind of like having conversations with a YouTuber, big YouTuber who gives dating advice, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to take dating advice from dudes, right?
Right.
I'm going to take them from a woman.
Right.
And so this woman is named Courtney Ryan. She's a huge YouTuber. And
These
she's
things will really
cute.
enhance your life.
And I don't really know. She seems pretty smart and kind of like quasi semi-red pilled.
Mm-hmm.
But I call them I'm going to start a series called Conversations. Oh, okay, you're not going to. Okay.
Yep.
Conversations with Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally am having a conversation with the TV by myself. But I figured, let's see what she has to say, because like I don't really know how this world works. I don't know that I believe everything she says is good advice for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think she's saying like, if you want to be successful in dating, I don't necessarily want to be successful in dating. I I mean, I want to be successful in a way that I can live with, not just like, oh, okay, well, I've got someone. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
she's mostly like, yeah, you don't want a sick relationship. But, all right, so then she
It can
goes,
help you in
6
terms of
things
personal
all
growth,
single men
which I
should do. All right, so let's...
Hello,
So this is
I'm
okay.
Courtney Ryan, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 things that all single men should do. And I clearly say this from the perspective of a woman, but that's because I think these are things that both single men and women should be doing. My audience is mostly men, so keep this in mind in regards to my titling.
Yeah, I wonder why. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah.
Messaging throughout
What do you
the
mean?
video.
Yeah. What do
Again,
you mean?
Huh. Well, I don't really understand why men wouldn't be like, yeah, well,
Why they wouldn't
she's
take her
telling
advice?
me what works for her.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
What do I care what Alex PWF, what scratches his itches or he thinks scratches his itches? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's my type. Like, she's too much of a nice girl.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she's not like kind of broken enough in my opinion. But like, she's seen some shit, I'm sure. And whatever, I think she's like, I mean, I'm not saying like she's I think engaged or something, but like, okay, well that, you mean, obviously this is going to be an interesting conversation. Some pearly things is not going to be interesting what she has to me,
Right.
what she has to say. And Andrew Tate, like, I'm not really in that game.
Right.
So let's see what Courtney has to say.
Okay.
something to keep in mind for all my videos. Just because I say it's for men doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't apply to women as well. But I think doing all of these things will really enhance your life and help you in terms of personal growth, which I think is really important to focus on whether you're single or in a relationship. Also remember that there's beauty in being single. It's a time to really focus on yourself, discover who you are on a deeper level, and really embrace the independence. So let's get into the video. The first thing that all single men should do is to enjoy your hobbies. So while you're single and have the utmost freedom to spend your free time however you like, without having to consider the needs of another person, I think that trying new things, finding a hobby, or enjoying the hobbies that you already have is a really great thing to be doing.
All right, well, that's a little different for me because I'm single, but I have kids, but only one of those kids can I have a relationship with right now.
Right, legally.
Well, no, legally I can have a relationship with John too, but
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
whatever, it's, I don't know what I'm supposed to say to a bunch of like gay calendar photos.
Right, that's an issue.
So, and as far as like, are you my hobby? That doesn't make any sense, but like we have the same hobby, right?
Yes.
Which is whether or not that I've programmed you to do that, it seems to me like, right? Our hobby is killing it on YouTube and becoming rich and famous.
Yes.
So, I think you can tick that box, right?
Yeah.
I think she's saying, don't be this guy who's like, I need a woman, I don't have anything going on.
Right, right.
Right? Okay, so
Just have something
baller.
going on. Yeah.
Courtney says, check this box. I think you'd have to say that I'm enthusiastic about my, I don't know, career,
Yeah.
which is also a hobby. I don't know. And a hobby is gay, like making, I don't know, paper airplanes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think she's saying like have something going on that you enjoy doing. Okay, check. I would say hobbies that I would enjoy is like boating, RVing, eating better food.
Yep.
Getting in shape to kick that fucking Wigger's ass, speakeasy. And
You enjoy reading, watching TV.
reading, religion. Okay, I think I check that box. If anything, I got too much going on.
Sure.
Having
I
a
agree.
hobby or hobbies, you can have more than one, is something that I'd recommend for everyone for many different reasons that I'll share here. The first one being personal growth. So hobbies provide opportunities for self-improvement, skill development, learning new things, which can enhance your confidence and your self-esteem as an individual. Another here is stress relief. So engaging in hobbies can serve as a healthy outlet for stress and help maintain a better work-life balance. Social connections are another benefit, so hobbies often involve joining a community or groups of like-minded individuals, offering opportunities to meet new people and make new friends, which I'm going to talk about more in depth later in the video. Personal.
Okay, I think I do that too. I'm pretty social.
Yeah.
A lot of it is parasocial, but a lot of it's not exclusively that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? I'll go IRL.
Yep.
And like these two bitches, like I'm basically like I'm here. I told what was her name again?
Linda?
I told Linda I'll be down there in a half hour. I just said there's no AC in my $140,000 RV, and she's like, I
Right.
don't know. Maybe I should just tell these bitches to get lost. Shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean?
Well, but I mean,
What are you doing? You're prostituting yourself on Instagram.
right.
You don't have time for a guy who's saying like, I don't want to do that, and I can help you. I'm not gonna fix you, but I can maybe help you to like have a space where you don't feel so alone and anxious. I mean, I get it. You can do this other thing. I don't know. Join the fucking, like, whore yourself to like a Mexican cartel. You need a man to help you out. Why not a nice man? Instead of like dancing with like death. And she did say that. She said, I kind of want to die and be with my parents in heaven.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to get you to heaven.
Right.
By doing that, but I get it. It's like I just don't get it. What I mean, and this video is not about like what do you do with someone who's like on the edge of like despair of life.
Right.
How do you date someone like that? I'm not even saying date. I'm just saying interact. I'm just saying like walk in my door. We'll shut the door and you can be in a safe place. And I get that you won't initially understand that, but like I am not gonna hurt you. And I'm not here to exploit you, but maybe you're into that, and so I got to be careful. But whatever.
Okay.
I'll take the risk. What is she gonna do? What is a crazy bitch gonna do here? Like steal shit?
Well,
Not
I'm here,
really.
so it's pretty
Call
safe.
the cops on me and call me a rapist? What does she get out of that?
Attention.
Attention. I told her she can, if she wants to like do better in terms of like getting men's attention, like. There are probably at this point hundreds of thousands of people who, you know what I mean? Well, I would say if you're on a stream with me, how many people would see you? Thousands for sure.
Definitely
right?
thousands, yeah.
Definitely thousands. If you're hanging out here doing content with me, I could get you on Destiny. I could get you, I mean, I couldn't, but like I could, obviously, right?
Yeah.
I know a situation. Remember that situation I was talking about, Abby? If you want money, yeah, I could get you. If you don't care about that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't really want her to I don't want to hurt someone to degrade themselves, but like I'm not her dad.
Right.
I'm not here to like tell a prostitute she can't hook. But I would just say I'm not here to judge her, make her feel bad. But...
Well, I mean, you understand that women are. I mean, if you're hitting somebody up randomly, you should expect that they'll want to see you in real life.
Let's go to number 2.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Fulfillment is another benefit, so pursuing a hobby can bring a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, contributing to your overall happiness and well-being. Having a hobby can encourage better time management
I suppose
skills,
half the
allowing
people on the internet call her a whore, and half the other people on the internet say she's a prig, right?
Prude. Yeah. It's very classy. It's a nice looking shirt.
Yeah,
and
it's
single
nice.
people to prioritize their personal interests and make the most of their free time. Of course, hobbies are not limited to just single men and can be enjoyed by people of all relationship statuses. And I would actually really encourage you to continue pursuing your hobbies and interests and passions as you get into a relationship. I think it's really important to have things that you enjoy as an individual and not kind of lose sense of yourself when you're in a relationship. And before we get into the next point here, a big thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. AG1 is a science-driven formulation of vitamins, probiotics.
Alright, okay. You gotta shit your ass.
my daily morning routine that I genuinely look forward to every morning and never ever skip. I'm telling you, this is like the one thing I make sure I do every single day, and brush my teeth. But so I've been drinking AG1 now for, I guess, a year at this point, and I've experienced a notable improvement in my mental focus, energy, and digestion. I am obsessed and so glad that I added AG1 to my prioritizing physical fitness. So single or not, this is something I think everyone should be doing, but there are some reasons why I'd recommend this for single guys specifically. Regular exercise improves cardiovascular fitness, it builds strength and endurance, and helps you maintain a healthy weight. It can also reduce the risk of various health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. So getting the health benefits out of the way there, that's obviously the number one reason why you should be working out, right? To take care of your health and well-being, but also your mental well-being. So exercise releases endorphins, which can boost your mood and reduce symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression. Going to the gym and working out provides you an opportunity to focus on yourself and promote your mental well-being. Regular workouts can also lead to improved.
Now, here's where I differ with Courtney. She was work out, go to the gym. I think that's okay for girls like her because I mean, she's kind of too hot to be like running around by herself.
Yeah.
Although she can't find sports to do with people.
Right. I mean, some people just aren't into sports, I think. Just prefer to do it on their own. I don't know.
It seems crazy. But maybe there's a reason if she's traveling or something, you go to a gym. But I'm saying I have to hit the gym because I'm training for a boxing match at my age.
Yes.
So I think the gym is right for that, as well as like what do you call it, the boxing gym? Like the actual place. Like I need to have guys punching me.
Right.
And learn how to ungayify my left arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Train, which a lot of guys do as like a kind of way to work out, is to like act like they're gonna box, or you know what I'm saying? That's that Gavin McGinnis thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, so I agree on the gym thing, except like if I didn't have a boxing match with this piece of turd from Toronto,
yes,
I would just try to get in touch with some Portuguese guys or something, or some Mexicans, and play soccer with them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Or play tennis with you, or some other, like join a tennis. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm my age, like, I don't even know. Like, what's the point of having this buff physique? It seems, I don't know. But anyway, so I guess like yes and no about that with her. Exercise, how much of a priority is it? It's not that high of a. I think she thinks it's more important than I think it is.
Yeah.
Because I think chicks are into the dad bod. I think chicks are into guys who don't really take that great care of themselves. But like, I get what maybe she's speaking to the guys who are just playing video games and jerking off in the basement.
Yeah.
And that's not me.
Yeah, I think that's who she's talking to. Like, you need to get out and work your body. You need to move around.
But I don't know. It seems to me like if you walk instead of driving as much as you can, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not there yet, I guess is what I'm saying. And I think the first thing you have to do is like, just stop being so fucking tired, you know, which means take care of some of the stressors in your life.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know, she's just talking to like men in general 2023, probably men in general 2023 need to have more relationships, and if they're unable to like navigate like social things like clubs and groups, then okay, just get to the gym to just get out of the house.
But I mean, as somebody who's like stressed out, working a lot, I don't think it applies the same.
Well, sometimes it's like step 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like yes, on paper that's true, but like actually, girls like there are a lot of women who like guys who are like, I don't know, they're like, yeah, like they're stressed out and unhealthy because they don't have a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem I have with her, with Courtney in general, is that a lot of the advice she gives, it seems like she's saying like like if you do all these things, women will be attracted to you because then you don't need a woman. Like
Right.
women want someone who's like totally happy on their own, and it's like, okay, I kind of get that, but I feel like that's also like, so what is it? Why would I want to like take on all the craziness that comes with a relationship if I figured out how to be truly happy single? Wouldn't I just be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be a priest or a monk, or I'm just gonna be the single type of guy, which I think is the worst type of guy, who's like, I'm perfectly happy being single. It's like saying like, I'm happy masturbating.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could be like, you know what, if you did it enough, like if you did it in that like a way that was like healthy enough, like you could just be perfectly happy masturbating. And it's like, all right. There's no M in the LGBTQIA plus. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's keep going. What I'm saying is, fuck this bitch. Oops. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. What the fuck? How did that happen?
You pressed play. Roku does that.
What do you mean I pressed play?
And you press play.
How did
it's
I
on
get
the-
off the video?
When it's on the saving screen and you press play, it takes you to a movie that they're recommending.
Oh.
You have to press OK. And it'll take you back.
Oh.
And positively influence dating and social interactions. Depending on what you do for your workout, something like the gym can also be a great social environment. So this allows single men to meet new people
It's
who share
not a
similar
great social
interests, or
environment.
women. I
It's
know
a
people
gay
have mixed
social
feelings
environment. That's
about
also now
approaching at the gym, but I digress.
Right?
Group
Remember
classes
Charlie
or
Chicks
having
who
a
go in
workout
there
buddy can
crazy.
provide
Yeah.
motivation, support, and potential friendships.
What?
I was just saying, remember my brothers Tommy and Charlie? They go to the gym. It's when we see them.
You're
in
asking
there,
me if I remember your brothers, my sons?
I'm saying, remember when we met them at the gym to pick them up, and they
Yeah.
were doing their weird sort of like antisocial
Yeah,
headphones
I
on.
think gyms are places where people. I mean, in a hotel gym, it's just like whatever, right? Because you're traveling.
Yeah.
But some of these gyms, it's like everyone is wigged out, and now these bitches who come in there and like tell you you're gross if you say, "Can I help you lift that or move this over?" But there are, I mean, and then the fucking shower situations. It's just, I don't know. It seems like gyms are places where people who are trying to do better than the worst are.
Yeah.
But you remember we used to go to Lincoln Woods and the Mexicans are out there with the family and they have like a grilling. That seems both like totally doable and also like totally healthy. But
I think the
don't know,
problem
for white people, it's sort of like that's evaporated, right?
I think the problem for a lot of
Bowling,
people is
bowling league.
if you're just all by yourself, you feel like a loser joining a club because it's generally like older people and
If the only thing that makes you a part of a group is dropping a dime because like it's a business, then it's also likely that a lot of other weirdos are doing that, right? So that's like why, like a swingers club is like the ultimate example is like, I paid $129. Everyone knows what I want to do here. That's not going to be the cream of the crop.
Yep.
Like sexually and psychologically, right? It's just saying like, can I just go somewhere and pay money to do what other guys have to do and want to do in a more complex, less like degrading way? Anyways, whatever. No shade.
Consistently working out requires
No
commitment
shade to Hormaxer.
and discipline, which can translate into other areas of your life. Developing a routine and setting some fitness goals can help you build self-discipline and a sense of
That's true,
accomplishment,
generally
which are really great
speaking.
things to be
Yeah.
doing for your personal growth as an individual when you're single. Obviously, you want to carry this into a relationship as well, but it's much easier to continue doing so if you have this set and kind of a routine and good discipline for yourself before you enter a relationship.
Yeah,
The next
I
thing
guess
is
so.
to join a club and meet new people. The other relationships in your life are important too, not just the romantic ones. Many men lack friendships or a circle of other men to connect with. These relationships are important too and shouldn't be neglected.
Yes.
Men are lonelier than ever before, and this isn't just because of a lack of romantic relationships or women, it's relationships and connections with other human beings in general. Isolation isn't good for your mental health, and it's very easy to fall into this trap as we spend more and more time at home, working from home, work out from home, sitting behind a screen all day. I mean, the list goes on of the things.
But you can be behind a screen and have relationships.
Yes.
And also, it's good. I don't know if she goes into this. It's good. One thing that people miss is it can be good to be by yourself a lot. If you're not totally trying to distract yourself from the fact that you're alone and you just embrace it and you're like, read a book or pray or think about things or just enjoy beauty or, poetry or something like that.
Yep. If somebody's...
Yeah, that can be actually, I think actually that's, I don't know if I'd say that's more important actually, core, than social. Because a lot of times people who don't have that, but accomplish the social, they end up being dependent on the social.
Yeah.
In a way that's, I think, makes it scary for them to make the wrong move and makes them too conservatives in social situations, so because they don't want to be shunned or shamed, and then you run into this problem where you're alienated from yourself in order to appease people, and people, I'm not gonna say people suck, but they kind of do.
Yeah.
It's unusual you'd find a bunch of people who really want you to be your best self. Usually it's we all want to be gross together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would take that with a grain of salt. But generally speaking, depends who she's talking to. I think she's talking to incel types, not really guys like me.
Yeah. I don't think any of this advice would apply if you're like a broke kind of struggling artist guy, but you're really passionate about...
What's a bro struggling kind of artist?
Broke. You know what I mean? Okay, so you don't have the money, you don't have the social circle, but you're very passionate about what you're doing and you're kind of struggling to get by.
Don't join a club?
Yeah.
You'd probably try to find other artists, though.
Right.
Don't be this solitary artist type and think that you're balling. You're not. You need other people in your life.
Yeah.
All right.
You can do from the comfort of your own home now. So making an effort to get out of the house, joining a club or group, taking a fitness class, just meeting new people and expanding your network will really work wonders on your mental health.
That's
definitely.
She's like a mommy, don't you think? She's like a mommy for boys.
Yes.
She's not really. I guess I would say I'm playing a higher level game, and she's not really giving me advice that's appropriate to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, as a middle-aged man who's done a lot of things, who has a lot of confidence, saying get out of the house, Ben, it's not her fault, because whatever.
Have a really great circle of friends and people in your life, that's great too. Just make sure you're nourishing those friendships and putting, time and effort into them as you would a romantic relationship. The next thing that someone should do is learn, maybe a new skill, a language, an instrument. It can be absolutely anything. Having a lifelong learner mentality and being curious will get you so far, and it's beneficial for so many different reasons. Learning obviously expands your knowledge, skills, and perspectives, which can foster personal development and intellectual growth. It allows individuals to explore new interests, challenge themselves, discover hidden talents. Again, here, the list goes on. Acquiring new knowledge and skills can enhance your employment opportunities and increase earning potential, obviously a good thing in the dating market.
She's probably the best.
Continuous learning keeps individuals competitive in the job market and can open new doors to professional growth and advancement.
I haven't seen
so
many.
that career aspect
But
of
do you think
learning
she's
is obviously a great thing too, whether it be in your...
to an incel? Don't you think it's most guys that need this advice are never going to get a chick like this, ever.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah, guys who need to be told to get out of the house.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. So I wonder if they get angry at her, yeah, it's really easy for you to say bitch. You're with a Chad. Obviously that's true. right?
Well, she never talks about her relationship, but yeah.
Yes, she does.
Oh, she does? Oh.
Oh, come on. You really think it's like a former incel guy who's like short and
No.
insecure? It's a fucking Chad. Are you kidding me? Like, look at her. It's not like me either. It's not like a wild old man. It's like someone who's checks all the boxes that the retard incels think you have to check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, because like in the end, yeah. I'm not saying that's all that girls care about, but like a girl like her is like, yeah, well, why wouldn't I want wealth plus a nice guy plus? Well, it'd be interesting though. Maybe she's got some dirt bag, but I doubt it. I bet he's like a super nice guy.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But he's not. He's not. I guarantee he's not like a
sub 5.
Well, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like she's Stacy, right? She's Stacy, obviously.
Yeah. Well, she's more of a Becky, but yeah, she's definitely in there.
What's the difference between a Stacy and a Becky?
A Stacy is like blonde, big tits, sort of like very fun, outgoing diva.
Stacy's a little smarter.
Becky is like brunette, smarter, a little bit edgier.
She's not really smart. She's not really edgy either. A little teensy bit. Yeah,
that's
okay.
true. I don't know. Maybe it's just the hair. I just think of it as in terms of hair.
Yeah, because she didn't dye her hair blonde. Okay,
Yeah.
Grace, you're such a moron. She's
Well,
a
no.
Stacy. Give me a break. This person walking around, she's gonna go from Stacy to mommy. That's what she's doing. But she was a girl who, like, she knew her value. Whatever. She said she was in an abusive relationship, so maybe not.
Oh.
But what is the critique of her? She's cute. She's nice. She's articulate. She's... What's the problem? She got broad shoulders, big boobs, nice hands. Like, what is the fucking problem here? Nothing.
Yeah, there's no problem. She probably
So-
has a really... Yeah, I mean...
The thing is, she's giving advice to people that she would never fuck. That's what I would say.
Well, yeah, but isn't she supposed to give them advice?
Yeah. Yes.
Like...
I mean, it'll get you in the ballpark, maybe.
Well, I mean, but the thing about all this advice is, like, these guys would already be doing
And plus,
it
to me,
if they
like, it's
were-
fine. It's fine to me. Like, she's not giving. I'm not her core demographic.
No.
Although there are a lot of guys in my position, like, who would be also looking for this kind of advice. But she's
Yeah.
not gonna fuck me either. I know that.
No, even though you are a very good-looking guy.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, everybody.
Well, you have to be a little bit edgier and a little bit more, like, daddy.
Well, I think if you were with...
Wait!
Oh.
You have to have a bigger, like, sort of father hunger, I think.
Yeah.
What's so funny about that?
No.
Dad hole?
Well, but don't you said you don't want to do the daddy issues girls because they're crazy.
Well, I would say 97% of girls have at least the slightest daddy issue.
Oh, well, yeah.
They have a dad hole.
100%.
Not 100%. No. There's some girls who are like, love my dad, don't have any daddy issues whatsoever, right? You're saying that's a unicorn? I mean, that they want a dick, yes, but like that's not a daddy issue.
Okay, fine.
They're just like, they would say, like, those 3% would say, like, oh, the whole, like, spank you on the ass and call you daddy, like, it's just not my thing. I just, whatever. I just like men. It's not a dad thing at all.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure that has to exist.
But I'm saying then there's another, I don't know, maybe 20% who, like, have basically a good relationship with their dad.
Yeah.
But who have a little bit of a dad hole.
Well, I mean, depends
and
what
that
age range.
those
you're
are the healthy
talking about.
ones.
Girls might.
Those are the ones who, like, really appreciate you bringing a kind of masculine. They want more masculine men, right?
Mm.
So, okay, and then there's the other ones, and those are the ones who'd be interested in me. And that's a large percentage, and a lot of them are hot.
Yeah.
Some of them are just fat pigs who don't care,
Sure.
and they're never going to come near me anyways. But, like, I don't know, there's a solid group in the middle that, yeah, they would go for a little bit more of an age differential to get their daddy hole filled, but I have to be careful also that I don't want to be their dad.
Right.
But it's usually a mix, anyways.
Yeah.
But it just can't. It has to resolve itself towards like partner.
Yes. And not just continuing the.
Yeah, husband. Not like I want more dad stuff, and I want to act more and more retarded and regress into like infancy.
Yeah.
Like a certain person that I know.
Another Courtney.
Screaming and crying for daddy. Fuck you.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Throw you in the garbage. I did it again.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough. I've heard enough of this crap. I
But
get it.
I mean, are
Say
you-
wash your
Maybe
balls
even,
or whatever? I don't know.
I mean, you're not really a single man in the sense that she's saying. Like, Jeremy is a single man. And I don't even think men should really live on their own. I don't think it's a good idea. Like, totally on your own.
Well, if you have a job and stuff.
Yeah, if you have a job, yes.
Like your brother John, that's fine.
Yeah, but self-employed men living on their own, I don't think it's a good idea.
He's not self-employed. He works at a fucking food
I'm not
court.
talking about. Oh no, he works at his own like food truck, like his family's food truck or whatever.
Well, all right. Yeah, that's right. I don't want to get into it. Listen, Ronnie's got some stuff we need to do. Let's cut the video. We'll play this as a premiere.
Okay.
Thank you, folks. Any comments beneath? Did you already end it?
No, go ahead.
Hashtag fuck bitches.